It's about as New York as a show can get. And now A Bronx Tale is taking its turn on Broadway as a musical for the very first time. Many of us probably saw A Bronx Tale when Robert De Niro and Chaz Palminteri teamed up in the film version of the story, which follows a young Italian-American growing up in the 60s as he struggles with the allure of the mob, interracial love, and personal tragedy. More than 2 decades later, both actors are back, this time with De Niro co-directing the musical and Palminteri now overseeing the production and starring in A Bronx Tale. I had the chance to interview Chaz Palminteri and began by asking him about the origins of the Broadway show, which he originally wrote as a one-man play about his own life.
Yeah, in 1988, 1989, I wrote it. I performed it in 1989. I said, I got to do something that really makes me different than everybody else, where I could show my range as an actor. So I said, gee, I'll do a one-man show. Then I didn't know what to write about, and I thought about this killing that I never forgot when I was a young boy, sitting on a stoop, and this man killed a man right in front of me. And I didn't rat the guy out, and it always stayed in my head, and I said, well, that's a good thing to start off with. So I started writing about that, when the relationship between my father, the wise guys, and me in the middle, how the boy sees both people and takes the best from both and becomes a man.
And I think it's a great message from that story, that he's able to glean the best of both.
He's able to take the best of both. What made A Bronx Tale so unique was that Sonny, the gangster, didn't want me. It's not like he wanted me to be a bad guy. He actually wanted me, he said the same things my father said. Don't waste your life, get out of this neighborhood. But my father was kind of jealous of him, and he was also very smart. He was my dad. He said, look, even if he's not telling you to do those things, just by hanging around with him, you will be influenced, and you could maybe get into trouble. And he was right. And my dad, and I promised him that I wouldn't waste my life. I said, I promised, Dad. I said, come on,
Well, you're lucky. You had the foundation of
had a great foundation.
Yeah. The next step in the journey that gets us ultimately to Broadway here is the film.
Yeah.
And again, an interesting part of that story that most people haven't heard is that how many offers you had to make that film and how often you resisted.
Well, when I made the movie, when I made the play and I did it, 2 weeks later, I had $200 in the bank. I got offered $250,000 to walk away. They didn't want me in the movie.
You mean walk away saying, you got the rights, you take it,
They just wanted me to take the rights, take the story, and that's it, make a movie. And I said, no. I said, I want to play Sonny, and I want to play the screen. I want to write the screen. They said, no way. They said, you're a wonderful actor, but nobody knows who you are. And we want an A-plus writer in Hollywood. And I said, well, then I'm not doing it. And they said, fine.
So you got $200 in the bank, and you're saying no to $250.
$250. I go into another meeting with William Morris. They said, we got a big meeting for you. I said, okay. I walk in, and the guy has a piece of paper on the table, and I'm sitting like where you are, and he goes like this. He goes, if you sign that paper, you'll have a check for $1 million tomorrow. And I said, I'll do it if I play Sonny and I write the screenplay. And the guy just put his head down like this, and he looked at me, and he said, Chaz, you realize this movie will never get made. And I said, you're right, it won't, with you. And then one night, about 3 weeks later, I get off the stage after performing, and somebody says, Robert De Niro's in your dressing room. He just saw the show. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know Bob. I never met him. So I walk into the dressing room, and there he is, sitting there. He says, that's the greatest one-man show I ever saw. He goes, you did a movie on stage. I said, yeah, I did a great movie, Bob. And he says, well, here's what I want to do. I said, Bob, before you say anything, listen to the nerve I had, right? And he looks at me and goes, I know. He goes, let me tell you how I feel. He goes, you should play Sonny. You'll be great as Sonny. And you should write the screenplay because it's about your life and it'll be honest. He goes, I'll play your father. I'll direct it and we'll go partners. And if you shake my hands, that's the way it'll be.
Do you remember the first time you actually gave thought to the idea that as good as this was as a film, maybe we could also make it a Broadway musical?
Well, I always thought actually it would, I always felt in my heart, you're not going to believe, I could say this honestly, one-man show musical, but I always felt that the one-man show movie, I said the musical will be the most successful. Because it has these operatic themes, these bigger than life themes, saddest, the wasted talent, father, son, the love of a father to his son, the love of racism, how race is bred down from one generation to the next. I said, if we can capture all this in song, and look, I have an 8-time Academy Award winner, Alan Menken, Glenn Slater, 3-time Tony nominee, to do the lyrics. I wanted it to be all new, young actors, young, vibrant, talented dancers, singers, just great actors, young.
Talent there. I gotta tell you, in our show,
Yeah.
it literally at the last note, the entire theater was on their feet,
Yes.
applauding.
There's fake standing ovations, then there's real ones. This is like, boom, show over, bam!
Yeah, it's a fabulous show, A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale, starring Chaz Palminteri, is now playing at the Longacre Theater through August 5th.